Hi, I'm Dan Chambers, the founder of Chambers Law Firm. This is the next in a series of videos that I'm doing about some changes in California law revolving around criminal justice reform. What I'm going to talk about in this video isn't necessarily new law, and the reason I decided to make a video on it, even though it's not new, is that I get a lot of telephone calls from loved ones or inmates about whether this particular law applies to them, and there's a lot of misconceptions about how it works, so I thought I would do a video on it. The law originally started off as what's called AB2942, and those new provisions were incorporated into what is called Penal Code 1170D. Now, what is that resentencing provision? What it allows an inmate to do is to try to get into court to get a reduced sentence. However, a lot of misconceptions revolve around the fact that the inmate can simply go into court and ask for it. And that's a common misconception. And it doesn't quite work like this. Here's how the procedure works if you think AB 2942 applies to you. You can only get into court and ask the judge for a reduced sentence if it's recommended by someone. Well, recommended by whom? It has to either be recommended or supported by the California Department of Corrections or the district attorney's office in the county that you were convicted in. Let me give you an example. If you can convince the Los Angeles County District Attorney to support you in a resentence, then you can go to court under AB 2942 and talk to the judge about getting a reduced sentence. So you can't just march into court. You got to have the cooperation of somebody. Now, if you're trying to get that cooperation from the Department of Corrections, they have their own rules. It's very complicated. They're contained in Title 15 of the California Code of Regulations, and they're complex. And there's a lot of hurdles to an inmate getting the support of the California Department of Corrections. So here's the takeaway from this video. If you've heard that thrown around, AB 2942, and your loved one thinks they can get into court and get resentenced, I encourage you to contact Chambers Law Firm first. Many times people that think they're eligible really aren't good candidates. And sometimes we get calls from people that sound like they'd be ideal candidates. But in either case, give us a call. We'll walk you through what the regulations and rules are, and we'll help you make a decision about whether you can benefit from this new law. Thank you.